Hi, Coach Donna here, coming to you to talk to you a little bit before the sun goes away because I'm losing my daylight, as you can see. I'm actually coming to talk to you a little bit about relationships and how important it is to keep in integrity with the relationships that you have. One of the things that I've been working on since maybe Saturday is being in integrity with the relationships that I have, like really being 100% honest with the people that I have in my life, so that I can move forward without things blocking me in my subconscious, but also in my heart. You know how when you have things that can block you because you have that. Okay, let me start over. If you're in a relationship with somebody, if it's the relationship between you and your son, the relationship between you and your mother or your father or your significant other or siblings or friends, one of the most important things about those relationships is the ability to communicate back and forth without things blocking the way. And making it feel awkward or making you feel distant or making you not have an open heart and an open mind to be able to facilitate loving that person the way that you should. I have had to come to grips with a couple things, and I had the most interesting conversation with someone who I've had, I don't know, I guess you would call a love-anger relationship with for a very long time. And the first part of the it was maybe a 2-hour conversation, and literally the first half of the conversation was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That tension that we're so used to doing because it's what we've been doing for so many years, we have to have this relationship because we have a son together. But we don't have to have the relationship that way. And so it doesn't have to be a situation where all of the things that went wrong between us come up like they always have in the past and stop us from getting to the informational part of exchange and the actual part of understanding that's necessary for us to exist. Because even though our son is a grown man, there will never be a day when I am not connected to that man in some form, because we share a child, a man. We are his parents. And we just had to kind of come to some middle ground on some things. And sometimes you do have to reach and come to the middle. Like, just come to the middle. Hold up the white flag. Hold up the white flag. And say, yeah, oh, that's black on that side. Yeah, I was wrong about this, and this area. And I want you to forgive me in my wrong area. And in doing so, I am actually going to allow you to have the wrong areas that you feel you have. And then I'm going to forgive you in those areas. And the areas where you don't feel like you were wrong, I'm going to allow myself to let that go. And after the first hour of the tension, the back and the forth, and I'm going, oh my God, because I don't have that in my life. I don't have relationships that are hard in my life. I put them out. Because I don't have space in my head and energy in my heart and my body to give to that. But because I have grown to the point where I realize that relationships have all different kinds of dynamics, and we're not always 100% at each other's throats. It's only when the hard conversations come up and the past bubbles up that we haven't let go yet, that we have the issue. Then we need to just learn to just let the past go so that we can go forward. And that happened this weekend. And I was so utterly shocked because the relationship that I have with him has value because it matters to our son that we are not always and forever fighting. I don't think I want that. I know I don't want that to be his memory of us all of his whole lifetime. And because we've had those ebb and flow relationships, we have some making up to do where our son is concerned, and we can't do that in the state of back and forth and back and forth. And that might be the relationship that you have with your sister, because sisters don't always get along. That might be the relationship that you have with your mother or your father, because families don't always get along. But as we become aunties and uncles and grandparents, the babies don't deserve to be caught emotionally in the middle in any way, shape, or form to the things that we have going on. And they need to feel free to have their own relationship with the person that that they need to have a relationship with, without feeling like there's tension and they have to navigate the tension. That holds also true for business relationships, because you can't work effectively in your business relationship if you have stuff between you and your partner. If you have stuff between you and your employees, if your employees are holding things between themselves and one another, there can't be, I guess the only word I can say, the devil can't be in the camp and the camp be okay. There can't be anger, there can't be angst, there can't be the things that goes out to cause division and you move together forward. That's not going to happen. So today I ask you to evaluate your relationships and create a bond of integrity that helps you move beyond where you are to where you need to be, because you can't have those chains hanging on you and preventing you from moving forward. So if it's somebody that you need to clear the air with, clear the air. It's not for them. It's really for you. Because see, I realized I can't move forward in my today holding on to the stuff from yesterday. And that's for anybody that I might have an issue with. Because I'm still working my integrity lesson from this weekend. But every time it comes up, that lesson taught me that every time it comes up, I need to handle it right there. Don't let it get past. Don't let it grow. Don't let it take root. Let it go. Deal with it, handle it, and let it go. Hold people accountable for what they need to be held accountable for. Don't let them off the hook. And hold yourself accountable for the things that you need to be held accountable for. And don't let yourself off the hook. So, huge part in life of 4G is relationships, because you can't correspond in this world by yourself. You need other people. And other people need you. So, get your stuff in order, peeps, because we got to move forward. Life in 4G is living in God, living a life of gratitude, living a life of giving, and living unapologetically in your greatness. This is Coach Donna saying, have a wonderful day. And if you like this video or other videos, please like, share, and recommend them to your friends. Thanks so much. Have a great day.